Leontes play me with?
Alright, stop talking,
So far
motherfuckers.
this-
I hit the record button.
No more collusion.
Alright, so commentary clusterfuck again. This time for
Don't
Shax
think
versus
it
Leontes.
ruins
IYL.
the immersion of the viewer.
Wait.
We're here for the first time together.
No, shut up, CPAT. This is right after the Merciful Fate cap game.
Don't say that.
The illusion is broken! Oh no!
The collusion is broken.
Collusion?
Oh, don't say that.
Alright,
Collusion's
anyway.
clearly still a
Leontes is playing his maybe fraudulent, maybe not Setsuki.
Jury's still out, I'd say.
We'll see. At any rate, this is not a good matchup for Persephone, so that would be why he's playing it, of course.
Yep.
By the way, speaking of collusion, did you know collusion is banned into Panda League? Unless
It's
paying
banned?
your prize.
Thanks, Enemus.
Who is this guy?
That's
Who
why
is
I'm
this
not into
mystery-
Panda League.
Who is this mystery commentator
Yo, that K throw though, so clutch.
speaking about Topanda?
Drew, next time we have to play in bracket, let's play our match in Street Fighter.
You still have the money match for your procedure.
Yeah, when you play on my console.
No,
It's not even a console.
do it like a real person.
I may buy it. I may just haul off and buy it one day.
You still have your Vita?
Is it on Vita? I thought it was on PSP.
Oh, PSP.
On PSP, you can
Yeah, that's
play
what I was
it
about
on
to say.
YouTube.
Doing your technological marvels.
Alright, so...
Leontes is finally out of
Yeah, I was
the,
gonna say, he's out of the
first
vortex by pressing the jack button.
Good button.
He's also out of his current hand.
He played that king the wrong way.
Alright, fellas, I'm dipping.
No, you
Peace.
pumped.
Oh no, he needed.
Wait. Alright, thanks, CPAT. Good to go. Thanks, CPAT.
I didn't do anything. It wasn't me.
You were like, okay, I'm leaving, and then the call exploded. Clearly it was you.
I
wasn't
didn't
it?
say that. That was not me.
Oh. I apologize then. Alright, guess it was probably
That was
Riker
Drew.
then.
Drew's the only one not back.
Yeah, because Riker left.
Or Riker.
Yo,
Well, I'm not-
Mistress's
I'm not that
command.
bad.
The question is, what does
Although I
Leontes
will
have
do
in
that
his
in the
hand?
future, I think that's really sick. Meanwhile, Leontes gets hit by Mistress's command here. It's like we never left. I have nothing to say. I'm not.
Fuck that character.
Jesus Christ, you were loud there. You just scream in your mic.
I think if you want to ruin the Setsuki hand, you get rid of the K.
Yeah.
I don't know why you would get rid of the 7.
Because
Because you're
seven's
making a mistake.
No, seven's
Hey,
easy.
finally
if
made
you
it
wanna,
back.
if seven's a higher risk choice, because obviously it doesn't ruin Setsuki's hand quite as much, but jeez, Christ damage! Look at that. 30. Persephone.
I mean,
Persephone can do that?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, that's how Persephone wins after hitting MC.
yeah,
You do 31.
but this Leontes is
Yeah,
still
getting
like,
rid of the 7. Getting rid of the 7 makes you more likely to win future combats. Getting rid of
that's
the
why
K,
that's why he did it, because the 7K would win.
Yeah, getting rid of the K makes Setsuki less likely to double hand.
Yeah,
I guess he valued winning combat more than keeping Setsuki on a bad hand.
it was
which
a
seems
high.
like the right.
Yeah, it was a higher risk, I'd say, than dumping the K, but it was higher reward as well. So now he gets the knockdown setup. And see if he actually has like a dodge or something to make it like a true 50-50.
I may be questioning getting the
I agree
two
with
back.
taking the 7. Having a dominant throw is very important against Perse.
I mean, Leontes' hand here is like he kind of wants to mash the K attack button, but he really doesn't.
No,
So-
you wanna combo into that K. He does,
no,
and
you-
that can't be good.
He lost the K and doesn't have to limp his hand now. What is he gonna do?
He's down to 4
He's low
cards,
enough
so
on
like
the
it's
yeah,
it's
he
easy
can
to
dump off
dump.
anything now.
because he has
Hand
5
is
and
like-
6 as well.
Big something.
His hand right now is 8, 5, 6, I believe, so he can dump. If I'm looking at this, 8, 5, 6 is no, he just
yeah, it is
no, he
it's
just-
definitely at 6. He's used
Yeah.
all the cards we don't know about. So his
So
card,
it's-
his hand is exactly 8, 5, 6 plus top
no,
deck.
he faced out the 8 actually.
Okay,
so
it's,
it's
5,
X
6 plus
2
plus
cards.
something plus top.
That's very easy to dump off of, but we gotta stop losing combat here, Leontes. That's like
If I'm
the main-
Shax, I Q. Oh, I would have Q'd.
Yeah,
He might not have it,
he
no.
might not have it. He just got back 2K A9. That was 4/5 of his hand, right? Good block.
Yep, probably no dodges at the moment.
Yeah, which is fine. You know that high risk from Shax going down 1 card actually did end up paying off. Shax had a very healthy 7 cards now with AA in hand.
I mean, I think if Setsuki top decks a Q, she plays it. If she doesn't, she does not play an attack. So throwing is very strong from Shax here.
Mhm. Ooh,
Or he plays a 4 and loses for it.
yeah.
I mean, that Q
Oh.
right there is I would not play an attack other than a Q myself as Setsuki there.
Setsuki or Leonte staying with Setsuki here. Okay, I can respect that. Terrible matchup. Maybe I don't know. Everyone has a Zane. I'd say switch a Zane, but
Or Gwen.
not everyone. Gwen is godlike. Not every. Oh, good K. The K attack here, so he can probably dump.
I was about to say, he doesn't attack with K unless that's a hand he can dump off the K.
And no, he doesn't attack with K unless he has a second one, which he does. And
What?
Or he does that
No,
and
that's
fetch the
max
ace.
damage. That's max damage. You don't need to pick up the ace.
Yeah, don't fetch the ace, because that's still a thing.
I think that's max damage. Wait, hold on. Let me think. K
It's
plus,
not max
K
damage.
plus 5,
It's
6.
Yeah,
Is
that
8
was max
plus-
damage with the cards we knew about.
No, that's not max damage. K plus 5, 6 does one more.
Oh yeah,
Which,
never mind.
which is a weird combo, but it does more. That's fine. As long as you don't win by 1 HP, you're fine. Or lose by 1 HP, sorry. Leon's going for the dodge here, expecting Shax to maybe attack.
Oh, it was a high value dodge. It was a turn of the fox.
Yeah,
Speed up the fox
exactly.
turn. You press
Yeah.
the dodge button on as often as you can.
Shax plays AA to dodge, which is terrible early game. You don't want that button getting blocked or dodged is just
Or Q, dude. It's
Oh,
not
yeah,
that
or-
good of a neutral this matchup.
yeah, especially on a fresh new hand from Setsuki. Although maybe you would say if Setsuki had a Q, she would have played it instead of dodging. But maybe not. I don't know. Depends on what kind of Setsuki you have, really.
Well, really, it has to do with what the player values, because when you lose with a dodge, it's very different from when you lose with a
Good
Q.
grab. Grab and he's out here from Leontes, provided he has like a jack or something. Oh wow, he has ace
Or a-
ace. Silent AA. That's gotta hurt, and that's why this matchup sucks. We're two Setsuki hands in, and Persephone, poor little Persephone, is down to 16 life.
And people complain about Zane damage, Kappa.
Well, I mean, Zane could have done more than that in this many turns.
Good
Yeah, Leontes
K
hits-
throw.
Yeah, Leontes hits the save dodge button because he has like full HP, so why shouldn't he?
Yeah.
He's on the ground, but he has like a 4-card hand, and he can probably dump off a win.
Yeah, maybe this was like a little bit of value trap, because Leontes is one to value trap. Maybe he'll queen this turn. That'd be nice. That'd be sick.
I'm surprised Shax takes the ace out of discard instead of going and finding the third ace for cycling.
Yeah, I mean, he does have 4
I
different...
mean, it makes his return. Yeah, he does
Oh,
still
look at-
have the thing.
Look at this little queen that we see here from Leontes.
I think just normal throw there in case he had the Joker, since he was attacking.
You need to go for you need to go for not MC. You need to go for dominance here because your hand's not big enough to sustain.
Oh,
any
it was
sort of
just
MC. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
It wasn't do you MC or do you knock down. It was do you throw or do you AA.
Oh yeah, you never AA there. I'd say never that early because you chances are you probably won't be able to power up for it again, right? Especially on.
I mean, he was about to get a four dominance return, but.
Oh.
This second queen comes out.
Womp,
There's always a second queen. That's my experience.
I feel like if there wasn't a second queen though, Satsuki could have just blocked there for free. So I'm not sure whether that AA was beating anything real.
That and we know that Leontes is not afraid of blocking at Setsuki.
That's the 1 HP.
Yeah, you're right. He could have been dead by now. It actually matters.
Of course it matters.
It 98% of the time never matters. But you always gotta get your max combos. Should I tell him that to put him on tilt a little? Feel like you
Yeah.
could have been dead by
It's
now.
gonna win the. Oh.
You say that. But yeah, that's fine. Get the knockdown, get your card. Pick up an ace.
Get the knockdown.
Enemies, you are true
Satsuki.
heel.
Setsuki doesn't get to dump her hand for the rest of this game, probably.
She doesn't need to.
Yeah, makes it hard for her to find the fourth Q.
How does this man deny being heel when he says things like that?
You're right, you shouldn't have told him. And now he's gonna take credit for it. You jerk. I realized this. Okay, now I can tell him. First combo should have been K+, 5/6. For exactly 1 more damage. But more wrong. I told him. Because the game's over. Boy, you boys gotta learn. Yo, what if I'm just incorrect, and I just like messed up on addition, and it was actually less.
No.
That's why you gotta bring a scientific calculator to the game.
You're right. Hey, we gotta bring graphic calculators to Yomi now. Are graphic calculators banned?
Yeah, Sterling Bandit, along with RNGs.
Why would I guess some graphic calculators do have RNG generators in them. Goes for the Mistress's Command. Interesting choice here from Shax.
I mean, Satsuki's gonna face down there 100%.
It's international
whether he has
KDB.
the Joker or not.
Yeah, I guess it doesn't.
Say.
You don't really need the knockdown there, I guess.
That
But
card is only a Joker like 25% of the time,
yeah,
so MC makes a lot of sense.
I was about to say, I didn't see there.
So
It makes
okay,
it so
guys.
your first dominance return is ace. Like, your first dominance return being ace is
right.
pretty
It's
awesome.
good. It's good to have an ace in the discard. God, this character. I don't know how to play this character. I'm sorry.
Remember, guys, dice blocks are still legal, though. Those aren't banned yet.
I'm sorry.
What?
Dice blocks are still legal for randomizing.
Hmm.
I mean,
Good call.
yeah, so is like looking at a watch or doing any of the other things that poker people do.
Or you can just get your reads, man.
Reads
You
don't
just-
exist, Dynamis.
Watch is like the easiest RNG. You just decide.
Watch or your deck is another one that people use. Like whatever card.
Watch
you
is-
draw.
Like a face of a clock is super easy to be like, okay, between this and this is 20%, I do that. Between that and that is
Right,
80%, I do that. Just as long as you're not very good at keeping track of the seconds in your head, then it's good, a good RNG.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, sorry, I'm getting distracted by non-Yomi things. Could block you from Shax.
Yeah, RNGs are lame. Don't use them.
Mm.
To all prospective viewers out there.
I use them for character
Why not?
selection. Actually, fun fact, every time I've used an RNG for character selection in IYL, I've gotten Zane. Every single time.
And in solo, you got Jaina.
In solo, I got Jaina. You're right.
Wrecked.
No, in solo, a bad decision gave him Jaina. He
No,
was like,
you're
nobody's
right.
repping Jaina, I guess I'll pick a bad character.
I remember the only reason I picked Jaina was because no one had picked Jaina yet. I was just like,
And
well,
then there were 2 other Jainas after that, and I was like,
and
C-Pat,
they both did better than me.
I was like, C-Pat, are you sure? You were
See-
like, yeah, I'm sure. I was like, are you really sure?
And they
See,
both
Pat, it's
did
not like
better
you
than-
even lost a bad matchup.
I lost to good people though. I lost.
You
to,
did lose to good people.
You know, if anything, this was like the opposite of collusion because you gave me a terrible bracket. Oh, this is good. Setsuki can't dump unless she goes like K++ and then powers up, but good catch here anyway.
I mean, if this was 5C, he'd be dumping you. Well, it's 5ek, actually.
5ek,
He'd
yeah.
be dumping here. He'd have the power-ups.
You're right, 5ek always has the power-ups. I think I'm gonna bring back. I think I'm gonna start playing Dubsky in the future. Dubsky, because
Dumpster key.
Because she's a dumpy bitch? Yeah, that's right.
and no one apparently, despite me being really good at Setsuki 2 years ago, no one knows how to play against her still.
Well, because the last top-tier Setsuki we had was CKR for a while, and he didn't play Dumpski. He played Blockski.
I thought CKR was gonna. I was grooming CKR to be the next top Setsuki player.
Yes, he abandoned her for the man in the purple suit.
He did.
Good,
Pick
good
a top
character.
tier, man.
Good
He had
suit.
to dump from that mid-high tier to that top tier.
Same boys.
Then he abandoned the man
Why
in the
would you
purple
play
suit
Setsuki?
for the man in the orange armor, which
Yeah,
is
I-
probably less of a good choice.
Yeah, less of a good choice. But hey. Oh no.
Womp 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 womp.
On the other hand, that's like the only way Leontes doesn't dump right there, because he doesn't get the face down.
Yeah. And it's the only way to make sure that you don't get hit by 16, which is like almost a fourth of your life bar.
I would figure that does mean Leontes does not have a Q.
Yeah, for sure. It was a hard. You're gonna play AA read with like a side note of maybe you dodge, but I'm too scared to throw you. Oh no, he's blocking again. What does this mean now?
Blocksuki.
This is. I guess he's just playing Glockski, but
Setsuki has blocks?
barely.
I mean,
There.
aces are pretty good. Setsuki has like better than average aces.
According to her character
Getting them
card, she
and not
has
just-
4 ranks of blocks.
She has 16 blocks, but she has 20 dodges, so that should tell you more. And with the barrier soul loop here. It goes for the 10, that's fine.
Oh, yeah. I mean, 10's not good if you're not going to play like 9 yourself.
Barrier
and there's no
soul.
reason to play 9 yourself.
Yeah, yeah. Right? Oh.
And he's out.
Womp,
And
womp,
he's
womp,
out,
womp.
you're right. The hand though. If he was
He went
not
completely
out,
out.
he was screwed. That was
I would have held one of those instead of doing the damage. I would have held probably the 9.
why'd you say that?
Because representing more options is better than 3 damage.
No,
like
the thing-
17 and 20. 17 and 20 is like the same for Setsuki killing you.
The thing is, I guess maybe this is a reason that people don't know how to play against 5-egg yet. You can't dump off a throw if you have 6 cards in hand unless you have a king. Or like a pair.
He doesn't need to, but he doesn't need to dump again. He needs to do lethal.
No. Setsuki won't get
It does.
17 lethal in one combo. See, look at that.
To be fair, that was with a 2 and a 3 attack.
Yeah, that's true. You need like a special generally, which you're pretty likely to get. I think Shax actually gave one. Good. Gucci. Yeah, I
I was
did.
about to say.
No misoptimized combos this time, Leontes. You've gotten better.
I mean, again, and if he had kept the 9, Shax would be at 4 instead of 1, and he still would have dumped that turn.
Yes, because he did get the dodge off. Oh no!
Signs of life.
It begins, but at
MC.
2 cards. At 2 cards, there's nothing you can do. There's no MC in his hand.
He
Then,
has to
Right.
like get another throwback.
You either get a throwback or you get a dodge back, whichever one you don't have. And then you play the 50-50.
Yep.
And then Leontes just blows that up by playing his 7th throw. Which he didn't. And suddenly Perse is back.
I'd say that better be a throw. Or a J. J is also fine.
I think yes, like a 7 or an 8th. Even an 8th throw would have been fine.
I mean, from Shax. J would actually be better from Shax right now.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was talking. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, for sure. Pick up
So,
your
I
like
mean-
7 power up ace and maybe a dodge.
I was about to get a 7,
it's
an
a
ace,
7, a
dodge,
dodge,
and
an ace, and
And a
something
power up.
else.
And a power up.
He did not take an ace.
Why?
Oh. He's going for a different mix up then. Because he couldn't power
Going
up for
7
anything.
dodge range and hoping he doesn't have a 7.
Yeah. Which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just that it's just
happen like a J attack.
I mean, K and 7 are the same thing in this matchup, and you get the K instead, always.
Rip.
oh,
There's
he
the
had
top.
the 7th throw. Yeah.
That's why I,
I
said
don't
you
know.
should get.
Don't know why.
I mean, J.
if you had 7th throw last 3 combats, there's no reason for you to be not 7th throwing the turn before. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah.
It's
So
not-
Leontes' value trap there won the game, but
No,
a turn late.
the visible tilt though.
Shax tilts really hard on game 4 in my experience.
Well, welcome to game 4. Is this IYL DTV?
Yes.
So you guys are looking for Leontes to lose here. Or I guess by you guys I mean because
Yes. Optimally, I would like Leontes to lose because that puts Shax in a better position. Because I respect Eric F more as a player, but that means I would rather, if I do have to play the play-in matches, him to get bumped out by Shax, who is the next person behind Eric F in contention for 5th.
Mhm.
Also, Riker really wants Leontes to lose this because otherwise, Leontes is in a great spot that if Leontes can beat Riker, then he not only beats Riker, but he knocks Riker down noticeable because I
I'm in third in my
believe,
division.
looking at it, Leontes has better tiebreakers than Riker does right now. I think someone said that. Maybe it was Riker.
if Leontes wins, then he will have a slightly better tiebreaker than Riker right now. Because Riker only won 3-2. Right now, Leontes and you Fro have the same tiebreakers. You're both 22 and 13.
So Leontes should go get the ace and get that Joker back in his deck. Yep. I
Yeah.
was going to say, if I was Shax, I'd dump that Barrier Soul immediately because of that possibility, but he didn't get a chance to.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh
wow.
no. And
Into AA.
if he has the AA, no thing in the middle.
No normal in between.
Yeah, also interesting point that nobody brings up. Sets Perse obviously ass.
Shax doesn't really play other characters.
Shax plays Val. It's like all nearly 5-5. Maybe slight sets that advantage, but not nearly as bad as this.
This
I mean,
Shax
do
main
you really
person?
want to? Do you really want to play Val against like Dragon Man though?
I guess that's true. Yeah. Maybe the right
Okay,
time.
No, he doesn't play Dragon Man.
Yeah,
Dark
right.
Leon
Leontes.
only plays Manelka, D. Gray, Satsuki.
Wow, he had all 4 aces for a moment there.
I guess that's why he. That's why he didn't have the card in between.
Yes, that is why he didn't have the card in between.
Cause he just had AAA. Or I guess what would have happened was he had 3 aces in his hand, and he top decked the 4th one, maybe. Good block here.
Oh no, we're messing up the timing on that. He had his last 2 things in hand were a pair, which he powered up for an ace, right?
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, then it's completely wrong. Meanwhile, Leontes has gone for this like 3 times now, maybe 4, where he dodges on speed the fox turn and then goes into queen. It's an interesting thing to note. I don't know if it's important or not, but it's an interesting thing to note.
Why would
Ace
you
poke
face
here.
down there? All the
Never
other aces
face
are in
down.
the discard.
Yeah,
All the other aces are in the discard too.
Mental
So that was just complete tilting.
yeah.
He was worried about getting hit with the other aces that.
The other aces that weren't there, yeah. Oh no, that's
Wrap
could
'em up,
be
boys.
could
Why do
be
you think
game.
even the 5 and not the 2?
Cause he's afraid of the fast speed of the 2. He's had multiple instances where Leontes' 2 has outsped something of Shax's, whether it be I don't exactly remember. It's not like Shax is representing like Mistress's command or anything, so it must have been his own 2. Oh no! When you
That's
top
not
deck,
that's not the second Joker. This is dumb.
when you top deck him, you top deck him, I guess.
He didn't have lethal though.
I mean, it's impossible to have lethal unless you have AA, I think. On 4 cards, it's impossible to have lethal unless you have AA or like a 6 and a king.
I was about to say Q56J.
Yeah, or if you have like unreasonably high normals, which he didn't. Because he had played them in the last combo, right?
Yep.
Goes for the last. Just
After some researching, Shax definitely does have a Valerie that I'm moderately surprised he didn't bring to the table
yeah,
here.
I know. He's
Oh yeah, yeah. We
I,
knew he had a Val.
I wanted him to maybe bring that out game 3, but I don't know how comfortable he is facing the dragon in game 4, or even in the Setsuki Valerie matchup, because that, if you don't know how to play it, Setsuki just steamrolls you.
He's played and won Setsuki Valerie more than once in IYL.
Oh, well, I don't know then.
I'd still be worried about the dragon game 5. So
Game
I
4,
think that was
game
fine.
4, yeah.
Yeah.
Make Leontes play the character that he's clearly worse at than the character that made him the toppest of tiers
It's not unreasonable.
on the player tier list. No, it's fine. But yeah, with that win, Leontes moves to 7-3 in DTV. Fra sits above him at 8-2. Jenga Jam sits above him at 8-2. Riker sits right below him at 7-2. And Riker versus Leontes' match that's happening very soon. I don't know. I don't remember when it's happening. Probably in the next couple of days or so. Very important for both these players. It won't determine who makes playoffs, but it determines the order in which people make playoffs. So definitely a very big match coming up. Very important. I'm looking at DTV right now. I don't see any other super important matches coming up. Maybe another one to watch. Maybe Eric F versus Fra Rolo. Eric F at 5-5. Sitting right outside the playoffs, trying to make it in, versus Fra, who just has to stay.
No,
alive.
I already played that.
Oh, you played that already. Sorry.
I just played that. I just won that 3-2.
Oh yeah. Yeah, sorry, that was 100% my bad. I knew that. I watched part of that match, but I completely forgot because the bracket's not updated yet.
Yeah.
Other than that, I don't really see any super important playoff matches with big, what's the word I'm looking for?
Implications.
Implications for playoffs.
There's still potential scramble for 5th between Shax and Eric F. If Shax wins next week versus the Robin, then Shax versus Eric F occurs, and they will have the same win-loss ratio. So it'll be entirely in their hands which one of them takes 5th.
Okay. Yeah. I have nothing else
But
to
that's
add.
only if Shax wins his match against the Robin,
It's Robin.
which is occurring this week. And the Robin's proven that you can't write him off because he beat me, he beat Eric F. Like, of the Robin's wins that he doesn't have too many of, he
Yeah, he's
has
3
some
6.
pretty good sets under his
He
belt.
knows how to play the game.
He took
Right.
2 games off Jenga Jam in round 1.
Yeah, his 3 wins are you, Eric F, and Lettuce Mode. It's like obviously you can't write off anyone in this division, so it'll be very interesting to see if that potential push for 5th really is a thing that happens. That'd be interesting to watch. Is there any other match going on?
With that, I will end this recording. Thank you for watching, YouTube. This has been DRB Cast featuring primarily CPAT and the Wilson brothers.
Thank you very much for having me for the first time on the stream, Razzie.
God damn it, CPAT! You goon! What am I gonna do with you?
Have me on the next one
Yeah, exactly.
for the first time.
For the first time.
Yeah.
And the last time. And the first time.
You're right.
Anyway.
Take care,
nothing
boys and ladies, of course, if we have any.